Hey everyone, Ellie here and welcome to my world. Today, in the New Year Eve, I have a surprise for you. A special episode on Dyson Sphere Program, The Rise of the Dark Fog. And I wish you a great year with friendly dark fog, no missing missiles, and many dropped candies. Happy New Year, guys. And I want to cover their last release, to say like this, because it was a very big update with focus on rebalancing the game, especially the Dark Fog. On my channel, I started in the day one a run series with this Dark Fog extension, a poor hardcore run, and I think it's the unique and the most special series on the YouTube. Why? Because I started this series in the day one when they released the game in that moment of the release. The series I created was made without any preparation, any knowledge about the dark fog, the technologies, the how they are working. I had only the information you had from their release and when and where they prepare us of this expansion. It's a very interesting series. You have a link here up there. You can try to look on to check, and especially the first episode, as I said, I was intending to make as live stream, but I had some technical problems and unable to start this on live stream. I start to record it and then I make a premiere and release it on the web. It was a success, very well received by the community. I just want to point that my channel is at the beginning, so I don't have a lot of experience doing this kind of records, live streaming and so on. As you can see from my way of speaking, maybe even my sound is not the best and so on, but I'm trying to do all the possible things to improve this and to get better. And so please bear with me. And if you are interested in this series, please go and look on it, follow, because in this run I am discovering what is the dark fog, how they are working, how the mechanics, how the thread is working, from where, what is changing the thread and so on. So I am discovering new things on the entire series of 17 episodes until now, but things that everyone knows when they start the series, I do not know them, and I discovered them in different episodes. I discovered that the power in fact is generating the thread, and if I'm cutting off all the power, I will not generate any thread and everything stop and get calm down. I think in the episode, if I'm not doing wrong, probably 7, 8, or maybe one more, or a little more. Very interesting series. If you like a hardcore, a real hardcore with multiple, let's say, attempts, that because I reloaded, I took some save games and I tried again and again and again and again. Now let's look over the release. I will start with features, changes, balance, bug fixes. Probably I will not cover too much on that. And after that, I really want to show you a section from my series on the hardcore and to compare the drop rates that we had before and the drop rates that we have now, because now it's a very huge challenge. Before that, with my series, I think I just start to not to create a folk farm in the last 2 episodes before the release, but I started to have for the first time to generate more damage than how many resources I consume. It become to be like a farm, and with a lots of drops, lots of items that I don't know what to do with them, or I mean I know what to do with them, but I don't have the factories and the production chains to use and consume them. And now with this rebalancing and the new release, you will see the difference on the drops, and I already prepared some infrastructure to test this and to look on, and I will do it after I will cover the parts of the release. As features, we received 2 new dark fog themes. The dark fog drops filter now display items drop rate and add related information. That's absolutely perfect, because I was trying to find this information a couple of times, and I said that it will be very nice to have tips on covering, say, okay, how much copper will give me on bases of level 10? How much will give me on bases of level 15 or 24? How about this planet has some changes and so on? Now they added these informations on the drop rates. Added new tab combat in statistic panel. That will be nice to have, and we'll look over this. It will record the amount of total kills of Icarus force and the amount of building and unit destroyed by the Dark Fog. Those will be very nice statistics. I'm not sure if they are collecting data even in the oldest games. I mean, looking back on my series, they know what I lost in the game, or is something new that will just record the new damage and the new destroyed buildings and so on. And they added a new checkbox in combat interface to set whether attack relay station for space fleet, and that's very nice because reaching the last episodes and so on, the community and everyone tried to comment to say you are preparing to engage them. Don't attack their planetary base. Just put geothermal power plant on the hull or cover the hull with foundations, and that's it, but don't attack. So I'm trying to listen to everyone. I'm trying to answer everyone questions. The discussions on the channel are very, very nice, and I really appreciate these guys. I started with 5 subscribers. Now I have over 100 and thousands of views and so on. That's very nice. So let's continue with the changes. They added an update for items for debris. It can increase the amount of items collected from the Dark Fog debris. So this is a strong hit for us. We have a hardcore. Everything on a Dark Fog is at maximum, and more of that. My series has 3000 extra metadata. Everything in the game is a maximum. We'll see what that means with the test I will have after we finish this. So slightly adjusted box collider for turret, allowing conveyor belts to string through turrets and high latitude regions. Collisions still occur near the pole. Okay, that's good to have. The area covered by Planetary Shield can prevent Dark Fog from building planetary base. It requires Planetary Shield, not generator. I don't know exactly what that means. As I said, I don't know all the technologies of the Dark Fog. I research only until the yellow matrix. I have the electromagnetic matrix and the energy matrix almost done. So I'm still working on those technologies, but nothing more than that. Instead, I know and I reach the laser turrets and the planetary shield. I do not build any planetary shield for the moment, so I'm not sure what's the difference between planetary shield and the generator, but I know that the Dark Fog is trying to build other bases on your planet, and they were capable to do it even on planets with planetary shield, and the only way to cover that was to use signal towers all over the planet, and when they try to build something, to destroy it. That was generating some threat on the hive until the relay that was trying to build the planetary base was remaining without matter to create that planetary base. When the matter was 0, I knew that the relay will go back to the hive and they will let a hole in the planet that you can use another geothermal power plant to produce even more power. But that was the only way to do it. Now, if you have the planetary shield, they will not try to build that anymore. So that's very nice because it will be easier to defend the planet. At the end of this video, I will give you my opinion about these changes and how they affect First Contact and Hardcore series, and we'll see how can we adapt and what we need to change to be able to continue. About balancing, it adjusts drop rates for killing Dark Fog. Drop rates for different items will now be tied to planet types. This is good because from my point of view, this was somehow overpowered, to say like this. I was just killing Dark Fog and I was having drops on items not present on my planet. So if I'm making not one farm, maybe 4 and 5 farms. By the way, I have 4 planetary bases on my planet, not 3, not 1, 4. If I'm making 4 farms for the Dark Fog, probably I will not need anything else for the entire game. I don't need to leave from this planet. I'm exaggerating now. There are other items that are not dropping from Dark Fog, but I hope you understand the idea. Good, so now let's go even deeper because next one is very, very hard for us. When resources multiplier is set to scarce, drop rate multiplies at 0.3 and we are there. Okay, that's our rate. When set to infinite, drop rate will multiply by 2. So we are scarce, so we are at the bottom. We will have a drop rate at 0.3. So we will receive a third part of what we receive in a normal one. Resource multiplier does not affect the drop probability of exclusive Dark Fog items. So we will receive the Dark Fog items, but on normal items, everything will be multiplied it at 0.3. After this, when the items are locked, the drop rate multiplier is 0.4. I don't know exactly what that means. So guys, if you understand what's this, please let me know in the comments. Let's have a discussion because it's very interesting. My game is at 0.3. If I'm locking some items somewhere, I can push from 0.3 to 0.4 because for me that's a lot. That means 33% more items with locking them. But what that means? Change the damage block per level for Dark Fog space units from 1.0 HP to 0.5 HP. Decrease durability of lancers, handbags, and seeds. Use relay station durability recovery speed. I do not reach the lancers, handbags, and seeds, but that's nice to have the durability decreased, and even that their attack is lower. That's nice. Reduce the threat level caused by Dyson Sphere. I do not reach that point. This is nice. Additionally, decrease the threat level caused by Dyson Swarm. Those things are very, very nice. But when you reach the Dyson Swarm or Dyson Sphere, I don't think you care about those threats anymore. I think you can handle the attacks, or you did it until now. But from now on, I don't think you can do it because you will not, or at least in my game, I will not have multiple or infinite resources dropped by the Dark Fog. I will have a very, very small percentage. Maybe this percentage of drop will just help me to get away from my first planet and to try to conquer a second one, to find more copper, because we have less than 30,000 copper on the planet. Decrease the ratio of energy intercepted by the Dark Fog from the Dyson Swarm. Slow down the increasing amount of lancers launching assault from Dark Fog space hive with increased wave. Reduce the threat level caused by attacking relay station in space. Now we can attack them with a reduced threat level generated for the hives. I'm not sure how much of them, so now we can destroy them without triggering a direct attack. That would be interesting. Decrease energy consumption for Icarus from space combat drones. Increase the summoning speed for all combat drones. That's nice, so the drones will go back faster. The deployment speed of relay station from space hive will decrease as player destroys more relay stations or planetary bases. So if you have a planet, as I have the volcanic planet, that has, I think, 13 relay stations, if I destroy one, space hive will release a new one very fast. But as soon as I'm destroying multiple of them, they will release new ones slower. That's very interesting. Okay, this was all the balance changes and features. The bug fix, you can look over them, but I will not cover this part. So now let's go back to the game and look over what I prepared to see the drop. Before that, let me give you a short peek about my technology level. So as I said, I'm still researching the blue and red cubes, electromagnetic matrix and energy matrix. I don't have any structure matrix constructed. I still have things to work on them, and I'm not very, very far away. It's just the beginning, but again, it's a hardcore first contact with scarce but minimum possible resources. This is why I count all the copper plates I have. I need to proliferate everything in the base only to have a little more ore and product. And upgrades, so again, I don't have too many of them, only few in damage and so on. I still need to work over, but this is what I have until the moment. And now let's go back to the planet, and to prepare you, I deconstruct a part of battlefield analysis bases that were on my defense hub, my little eagle, to say like this, because if you look on from the space, it has the form of eagle. It's the left wing and the right wing. So I deconstruct everything and I put them in these storages. They are not sorted for the moment. Maybe I will sort it and I will give you a peek on this. But all of these are empty, okay? Let me empty all of these again for you. Just check them very fast to be sure that they're empty. We will not have problem with the defense. We can manage them, so they were around already in a state of somehow farming the Dark Fog. We are not losing too many buildings. At the moment, probably will not lose anymore, because even these attacks are a little less strength. So like this, the units are at full, or the assaulters are full at 180 units coming. And I think the sound is a little too wide, and now I hope it's way better. They are attacking. Look at these guys. From 180 units, this is the second wave. From 360 units, this is my drop. I will take something like this. So let's say like this. I will delete these guys, and I will let me try to compact this everything in here. So yeah, yes, good. So now let me try to compact this until we will receive a little more of waves, and to see how things are gonna work. Good. This is very good. So this is what we have from this. Okay, this depot was my inventory. So this was what I had on my Icarus when I planned this episode. So yeah, no problem. Everything it's destroyed by the lasers. I'm consuming a lot of power, but the majority of my power is coming from wind and some thermal power plant. This is my run. This is my game. This is the last defense and the last stand before attacking the dark fog. As I said, I have 4 bases around here. They are full, and these are the hives that are very full developed. I will just give you a short peek to understand what's the level of the attack in here. Look at this. We have lots of bases on this planet. This is their drop. This is my drop. So now let's look until there will come a couple of waves. And here you can listen when they are attacking, so we can count how many there are. It's not a problem of that, but let's look on the drop rates. So now on the drop rates, the bases are at level 13. I'm not sure why they are showing me these levels of 15. I think this is a bug, and even this one at 24 will be it's very nice. It's a spoiler, but it's very nice that you will have drops of unipolar magnets. That's the most rare item in the universe, okay, of the Dyson Sphere Program universe. Now we have this information on each item, and we have the log drop. Okay, for example, we have a drop rate at 0.9 as a default, drop count 8 as minimum, 16 as maximum difficulty. So if they reach over 24 levels, I presume that they will drop 16, or resource multiplier 0.3. That's it. And they say that if I will lock this, no, banned. Okay, this is banned, or but how do you lock on this item? Let me check fast. So auto 0.3. No, this is the pickup, so this is not correlated with the dark fog. So I don't know where and how can you lock an item and to increase the drop rate multiplication from 0.3 to 0.4. I don't know. Let me know in the comments and we can discuss on this. We have again drop rate, drop count, resource multiplier, tech multiplier. So this tech multiplier, it's coming from the technology. When you are researching vein utilization, now you receive even 4% extra on debris. So this is what you can see here on the drop rate, that it's 1.04. Is that 4%? So that multiplied on each level will increase this drop rate a lot. So they will become on a late game as was before balancing. So they will reach that point of drops, but on the late game. And it seems I have even some other details in here. Output per base. That means I have 4 bases, and they will give me 4 multiplied by 24.3, so it's 1496 per minute, 96 wood per minute. And that minimum and maximum, I believe that it's correlated with their base level. Okay, so it's 13, so 0 it's the minimum, 24 it's maximum, 13 I'm somewhere on the middle. That's very nice that I have these statistics and this data. I can work now with them. We can understand a little more. And look, even on items that are not normally founded in this planet, okay, this planet don't have silicon, don't have the titanium. You can find more titanium on the mining rocks, but it's not naturally as vein in here. You can have even this current planet drop at maximum level, saying that okay, the minimum is at 39 and the maximum is at 71. We can make a calculation there to see the percentage, but very rough. It's almost, it's a little less than half or something like this. That means probably it will half will be 89, 8.4. That means 8.9. So probably will be something like 9 as at minimum. That so I will still have 9 titanium ingots per minute per base, or 436 titanium ingots per minute. That's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. We can calculate on time, multiply with 4 bases, and to see how many items we have in those battlefield analysis bases. It's the same for everything. Even this one, 29 at minimum, 32.3 at maximum. But because we don't have enemies at level 24 will not have these drops. This is rare. They will drop even rare items. That's very, very nice. Many times I had the problem that I consume all the veins and I do not have those special minerals on the couple of solar systems. I like to play this game on minimum resources. It seems more realistic, not to find a planet with 25 millions of copper. You will not move from that planet anymore. Never. That's it. Even some items, probably the more rare they are, this output per base, it will change. So I'm very curious when they will jump from level 13 to level 14, if these numbers will change. So from 6.5 will go to 7.2 or something like this, because I think need to be correlated with their level, and maybe will not rebalance, because if they are going for further on levels, they will drop more on this area and less on this area, and for me will be very, very bad, because if I'm not receiving the copper, I cannot leave this planet anymore. And about that, look at this, we have 40,000, 42,000 more copper on the planet, and that's it. I think you can see even the solar system resources. So I still have 1.5 millions of copper in here, but look at this silicon. Only 20,000 of silicon in the entire solar system. I will need to use stone to create silicon. What's the drop on silicon? That's the biggest problem for me. 32 per minute, 58. Probably I'm around 42 or something like this per minute per base. 160 silicon per, if I'm calculating right. I don't think that's enough. Okay, we discussed about this. We discussed about the technologies. Let's see the volume from this. So I have only 12 silicons. Okay, so let me grab all of these from these bases, and let's see how many we have. I have everything in my inventory. Yes, everything is my inventory. Energy shards are the same, a lot of them. Even the dark fog matrix is here and in huge quantity. But for silicon, I have only 35. And the copper, okay, I have a problem with the copper, because I have these guys that are taking the copper from here. So let me try to make something like this. This is the first run, and they drop more. Yeah, but even the copper, it's I'm sure that the copper is the same level with iron to select this. This is very bad because we stay here 15 minutes or 20 minutes and they dropped only 83 iron ingot. That's very low. They say that they will give me at minimum 40.4 items or iron ingots per minute. I need to multiply that with 0.3. I really like to have this number as final numbers with all the multiplication, all the tech multipliers. I don't want to calculate them by hand. It's easy with 0.3 and 0.1, 0.04, but when you go up and you have big numbers there, you cannot calculate those. I really want to have those items to be as the final. Maybe even to say at your current rate this. So let's see if we can find something in statistics. We have here something about combat. Okay, they destroy one laser turret. I'm not sure how they managed to do that, but yeah, look at this. And this is the old 1000 of rangers, and we lost couple of units over the game, but no, we lost more than this. This is all the game for sure. I was expecting to see way bigger numbers in here. I mean hundreds or something like this, but it seems I protect them pretty well. And you can see how these go up, but these are some gaps. Here are some gaps. So why these are not receiving any data? Oh yes, I remember why. We learned how to stop the thread generation. So this is when we stop the base completely and not producing any more thread to fight with them. So these were areas when we designed the base. Okay, that's nice. Anything else? Research, power, production, milestones, production. Let's see how this will look like. For the last 1 hour, we produce more. This is even for the drops. Yes. So look at this. Look at how much, how many copper ingots we drop. Give me one. The last 10 minutes. No, it's not working. I need 30 minutes or something like this. So it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Let me look on the last 10 hours and you can see the graphs. You can see here that I started to use items from the dark fog, probably. Yes, I think so. And yeah, it's the same. It's the same level with this one. Okay, in the same time when this dropped, this increased. So, or at least we are seeing that it was increased from the dark fog. Energetic graphite, okay, the consumption of energetic graphite. I think I'm consuming for research. Okay, nice, very nice to have. Yes, oil, it's very linear, so no problem about that. Combustible unit, yeah, we start to use them from dark fog. That's very nice. And the research, how the research go on, and when we push it. The solar panel, that now we have a factory for them. The wind turbines, how we produce them. Nice. Anything else that we are missing on? I hope not. We have the metadata. We use so the rules is for the game is not to use metadata for research, but I saw that when you are done, you can rebuild your Icarus by using metadata. And at the beginning of the game, I used it a couple of times to reload. Do we have copper? Okay, we still have one here. So let's see the copper in here. 23 with 13 iron. 24 with 12 iron. So it's doubled iron. 13, well, not really. Okay, so let me grab it again. It's everything. Everything. Yes. We are not generating too much thread on here because we are not researching. We don't have any more copper, and this is pretty bad because with this copper level, I need 6 copper per rockets, or it was 10. 6 packages of missiles. This is very, very bad. Can we move on with this series? Can we get out from this planet, find more copper? I don't know. If you want to see how can we manage, just join us. I will try to make an episode on each day, and it will be the main series on my channel. I have another one for Factorio with an eco-friendly run. You can check the link above. My opinion is that until I reached the point to have a signal tower, everything was surviving from one wave to another. Making all this defense here, see, I don't have any more missiles, I don't have any more copper, so this will be very, very bad for long run. I will need probably 2,000 or 3,000 missiles to colonize another planet. So until we reach this defense was very, very difficult. When we start to have a signal tower, we start not to lose any more buildings or to have attacks on different other aspects. I was having two bases that were attacking on the left wing, two that were attacking on the right wing. I was losing many times the miners, the production. So this was the point of changing signal tower. Everything was attacking in here, in this direction. They were focusing first on a signal tower, and I was killing all the units before they destroyed the signal tower. On this point, I started to have a lot of drops with these ones. I still have multiple other storages because I have a system to filter them and so on, to use them in my factories. Here I'm trying to proliferate the wind turbine, solar panels, and logistic distributor. I was having so many drops that I was unable to take them out from the BABs. So I put these depots on them, but even the depots were almost full. I have belts on MK3, so they are the maximum tier, only to take out those items. I was planning to make another belt for each BAB and to separate the filtration, to multiply everything, just to take and to manage all the drops. That volume of drops, from my point of view, was overpowered. They were too much or too many for what the game was supposed to be. So this was supposed to be a hard challenge. It was until this point, but from this point was very, very easy. Now things are rebalanced. So great job, devs. This, I think, will be again a challenge, and probably will be a bigger challenge to start the game again from the 0 point and to reach this signal tower with so less copper. Now, if I know what I have to make, I think I can do it. I can do it in less than half of the time, probably. I don't want to raise another challenge there, but it probably can be done, and probably I will do it. I will make another run sometimes, and I will test it. If I will start the same series what I did it in here again, this will be not impossible. So to discover and to understand what each technology is doing, how this threat level is working, how they are attacking, what's their behavior, to lose couple of turrets, couple of defenses, couple of manufacturing, only to learn all of these. No, that will be impossible. Probably I was having not 6 attempts, maybe 60 attempts or something like this. Even with these 6 attempts, in the last 5 or 6 episodes, I become very defensive. I was not pushing, rushing, anything. Okay, so let me take again all the items from there. I have the feeling that I'm not taking anything. Let me take these ammo boxes from here. And yes, now we have 133 copper ingots comparing with 93 iron ingots. So this is not it's not good for us. It's not good, but it's well balanced to say like this. Maybe it's very low, but we are in a scarce run. This is my opinion. I think they did a good job. It's very nice that have this rebalance. Maybe it will not be for all the players that they want to have something more casual. I don't have enough time to play games. I don't have time to make them, and when I'm playing games, I want to make it on high quality and to achieve something very nice. Yep, that's it for me. Thank you very much to be here. If you enjoy this and you want to look over my series and my channel, please join me, help me to grow this channel, and subscribe, share, hit the bell, call a friend, and have fun with Dyson Sphere program. Heli out.